Aha! Nazca's now safe. I've now totally surrounded it. Anshan might die. That I can't do much about, but Nazca at least is safe. Pingala says, researcher. Add it all up. 46 science per turn now. Now on to military tradition, games of recreation. We'll see from there. Nazca's safe. I can't believe we actually protected Nazca there. I was pretty convinced it was going to die. General, scientist, or merchant? Eureka moment from 3 random technologies. That I think is more useful for me. 3-era score. We have basically guaranteed the golden age. It's a shame we've spent our faith because now monumentality is going to be a little less useful, but beggars can't be choosers. We had to keep pushing on somehow. And here we are. We have pushed on somehow, and Temple of Artemis in Barad-dûr has been built. For the golden age, 1 turn left. Each camp, pasture, and plantation improvement within 4 towers of this wonder provide an immunity, but it's the housing and the food, which is in this case more important. Because it will improve this settlement a little bit, maybe. Trader it, silver, send it back. Let's get these roads fixed. Scientist I can't use for a little bit, but I will use it as soon as I get a campus, which you'd think I'd do quickly. I probably won't. Instead, I'm going to focus on getting a settler. We'll settle this location. We'll get the holy site placed, and then we can start to place everything else around it. I don't think Anshan's going to survive this one, you know, unless I do the same thing. Let's send the scouts over and see if we can do the same thing. I might be able to. Nazca looks safer now. Spain has lost all of its army. Oh, it's the catapult. The catapult's not looking good. Lumber mills, done. Games and recreation, done. Golden age. I think we know what we're going to be doing. Monumentality with my 60 faith per turn. Start getting this stuff done. The route back to Takamouth damage. That will help Silver to finish the holy site as soon as possible. Can I just 1 turn apprenticeship? I'm not going to bother building the mines. Let's just 1 turn that. Okay, we can do some voting if we would choose. I'm actually going to vote to get great writers up. I don't have any of these, but again, we're hoping that other people will. Where are the resources? Incense, honey. I'm going to say no to honey. Hope that goes through. We probably won't be able to rig this one. Double writer, no to incense. Ah, that hurts me. I was using incense. Never mind. Anshan's looking painful, but my 2 scouts are here. Actually, we only need 3 units there, and we should be able to block it. Military engineering, the Domrey. There is a kind of tempting thing in me to build a bunch of Domrey and just wipe Spain off the map. They don't have very well placed holy sites. That is the big problem. In fact, they are awful. Like, for me, they could not be worse. This is not very conquerable land in that sense, but Domrey is so powerful. I almost want to, just for that. Okay, we're trying to block as best we can, but they do have units sort of everywhere at the moment. They might have arrived just a little late. No, it got taken over. Ah! And now they're telling me off for being nearby. Look, you just killed my city-state. I didn't have anything really working on that. I had no great works of writing, but it's frustrating. Okay, right, let's go save Nazca again. It's happening. Spain are just trying to kill them once more. Don't know why the AI is being just as aggressive, but it is. Cardiff. I don't have any harbors, but this reveals more of the map. Oh yeah, look, it looks like that is actually one big continent. And there is land over here to settle. Interesting. Government Plaza. Pop that down quick. Nazca, don't worry. Here we are. I'm actually going to use my great scientist in exactly the same way. The double annoying. I bought myself another settler. So we've got 1 heading over here and we've got 1 heading over here. Time to settle the map a little bit more. There's not many good locations here. We have to take advantage of the ones we can. Domrey. What's about a long-term thing here? Warlord's Throne if I go and conquer Spain? Or Ancestral Hall for the builders? I'm going to go Warlord's Throne. I like to have the option. I've got 1 friend, which means everyone else on this continent, they can just, you know, go away. In fact, actually, Anshan would be a fantastic liberation. So because we're getting Warlord's Throne, we will settle as we need to. Okay, that means I need something to help me get some troops, which means Victor. I'm going to get Victor in Barad-dûr. The idea being is I can get a few promotions, get Embrasure, start with a free promotion, get some Domrey. Powerful Domrey as well. They're good units. Let's pick up ironworking, and then we'll go for the dam. It's a useful piece of kit. Or knights. Knights would work as well. Spain have lost so many troops attacking Nazca. This works really well for me. Like, they've just lost another troop there. All you need to do is just suffocate all the points of attack. Stop them from coming in. How much is a Domrey? 6 turns. Barad-dûr's got 40 production. We could encamp encampment here. I think our encampment here, right on the border, and then we can build the Domrey and just charge them forward. Yes, that's perfect. It's the evil thing to do, and I like it. Yeah, knights. Let's get that knight finished. We're going to get feudalism anyway, so this works nicely. Also, Bermuda Triangle was right outside my capital this whole time. I didn't even notice that. I was so map blind. Didn't see it. Oh, Nubia and Spain are at war. Oh, that's so good. The more chaos on the continent, the better. This works out really well for me because essentially what it means is that no one will be paying attention to me at all. Where's Hong Kong? Hong Kong's down there. Ah, barbarian settlement has just converted itself, which means I can pick that up. Nice. So Victor gets... Do we want defense logistics or garrison commander? There are no strategics here. So let's get a garrison commander just in case we get attacked. That's the double. So on the coast, giving me sailing. It's the beautiful settlement of Gourbaville. And then down in the south where it's a bit chillier, Alex Frost. Alex Frost, you just work immediately on the holy site. I'm going to get myself a quick missionary just to go and convert. Gourbaville, this is more complicated because I need you to grab this tile so that now you can put a nice +5 holy site down there. Now we can start to change tiles around again, which I can't because what I've done is, of course, locked this in now. I needed to place that tile down first. I don't think there was a way I could have done that properly. That's fine. This industrial zone can become part of Gourbaville. That's not actually a bad swap for me. Works just about the same. We'll make this into an industrial zone. Yeah, I know we're getting rid of Marsh. Marsh works really well where I can work it, but we will replace it eventually. Now onto feudalism. We're going to use the feudalism boost to get the stirrups boost. I don't want to be working stirrups manually if I can help it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you can't claim Nazca, but equally I'm not that sorry. Ah, silver. That's a +12 holy site. There we go. I'm avoiding getting builders for a second because I want to get the serfdom card. So we'll work on the shrine, but this is a big improvement there. Look at this. I've got the great scientist sat on the road so Spain can't reinforce. Oh, I'm the worst. That is a horrific thing to do and it makes me so happy. Oh, you denounced me. Thank you. Well, it saves me having to denounce. He is just bored of my rubbish and I cannot blame him. I actually got a really good Colosseum spot here. You know what I might do? 5 cities on these 2 tiles. Yeah, interesting. Well, okay then. Takamov's just busy doing that. And Victor in Brazier. Fantastic. The Domrey are going to be super powerful here. Turn population. I did cave and I did get myself a couple of builders. It just makes sense to get the feudalism boost. I didn't want to wait too long. This is where I really wish I'd taken Crusade. I just wasn't expecting Spain, of all people, to not get a religion. That was wild. That is a revelation that has astounded me. Stable, because of course we all know the Domreys live in stables. Just common sense. Feudalism boosted. Okay, done. Now we can start getting builders everywhere, which I will do. I'm planning. Sorry, you gotta go. Stirrups is finished as well. Brilliant stuff. Get yourself the arena. Gonna get that Colosseum. 5 charge builders everywhere. Power up all of my settlements, please. I've been waiting for this for a considerable amount of time. My yields are going to explode now. Just all one of the fun things about having 100 faith per turn. If you're asking what the builders are up to, the answer is just sort of yes. They're doing it all. They're making everything. Rifling boosted, mass production boosted, feudalism's farms are now boosting. We've got some honey in. We've even got some more lumber mills in. Everything is starting to work. And it's beautiful. It's just so beautiful. Who else could create the Domrey? I don't know. Someone talented. Domreys can do so much damage against cities. So much, especially when they get shells. Georgia. Say what you will and be on your way. Okay then. Hello, I'm Ursa. And now I'm off. Didn't really have much more to say, to be honest. Almost at the dam. By the way, we've got the Mahabodhi Temple being built in silver. I have got Colosseum being built in Takamouth damage. The Domrey army is continuing. And I'm saving up my faith to be able to buy Hannibal. Because there was something poetic about marching elephants into Spain with Hannibal. Do you not agree? I just think there's something beautiful about that. It's just too lovely. It's too good an opportunity. Or Barb Camp. What are you offering? Man-at-arms. Ooh, actually, I kind of need man-at-arms. We can get an alliance. I would like a military alliance. No? Reset? Kind of want a military alliance so that you come to war with Spain, but what would you give me for this alliance? A decent chunk of money. Okay. Fine, I'll go research. What about you, Khmer? You're just friendly? Yeah, okay. You don't know who Spain is, but I will... No? Yes. Go military alliance with you. Perfect. Anshan has rebelled. Oh, I could liberate that, you know? Get it back. It's flipping to me. Actually, this is a pretty decent city for me as well. That's the funny thing. Like, that's pretty good. There's a nice +4, no, +5 there. I might, you know what? I'm just gonna let Anshan flip to me and we'll see how we feel at the time. My first man-at-arms, my first iron unit. You are going to attack Cordoba from the north whilst the elephants arrive from the other direction, which is how it's officially known on the compass. Another holy site finished. Major King Kong this time. That is another +12. How lovely. Well, that's just great. We like that. Hannibal. And the era score as well. Sometimes I do wonder, why do my peaceful games always become conquest games? But in this case, Spain is a very easy target. There's a lot of cities to take, and all of Spain's army has been used against a city-state that I've been protecting. Like, this works for me very well. And it's mainly because I have created the opportunity. So we might as well use it as best we can. Remember, scripture has always got to stay in. Republican legacy is amazing. Serfdom is a good card to keep, and I think we're going to keep that one. Does the Domrey count as a ranged unit? I can never remember this one. Replaces the trebuchet, so it's a siege unit. So none of these cards actually work. Never mind. Defensive buildings is always good. Equestrian orders gets you more gold as long as you make sure you don't top out on horses or you're selling them or something like that. Right, now we're on to mercenaries. You can see Hannibal can advance forward. The Domrey, well, these are both ready to go next turn. I think Spain is going to be a little bit blindsided by this attack. At least I certainly hope they will be. And to celebrate my new war, which is going to happen this turn, Colosseum is finished. I have 5 cities. All of them are in range. All of them gain 2 culture, 2 loyalty, and 2 amenities. Between my Pantheon and the Classical Republic and all of these things, keeping my cities ecstatic is not a dead cert, but it is a lot easier now, which is just fantastic. I really should have built Apadana, but I'm going to work up a Grandmaster's Chapel. I want to focus on the things that are going to win me this war. Spain is not very friendly with Nubia. Now, can I convince them? No, they must be peace-locked. What about my ally? Would you like to go to war with Philip? Yes, you will. Ah, the glitch. The exploit is there. I'm not going to take it, but that's always really funny. Spain is declared on by 2 people. I'm going to keep an eye out for Nubia. If we can get them involved, I will. 1 and 2. So there is a man-at-arms here, but it doesn't matter because the Domrey are here and they are in business, and the man-at-arms is already reinforced, which is amazing. 1 attack, 2 attacks. Already the walls are half down. Now we've unlocked the dam. We could build an armory. We've got gunpowder, so the muskets are a good upgrade. Let's try and get that. Remember, HUZZAH has declared war on me. Actually, that's a really good place to raid. I might send a knight over in that direction and go and raid it 5 turns. 5 turns, that's possible. So they're attacking a couple of my units here, which isn't great, but the man-at-arms survived nicely. There is a knight. The knight's not ideal. By the archer, so we've got a bit of stopping power on the walls now. Not a huge amount, but a bit more than we had. Actually, that's 2 ranged attacks. Of course it is. Very good to see. Walls down? No. Oh, Mahabodhi Temple just got finished within the last turn. I swear, Civ at the moment, it's 1 turn. It doesn't matter if I'm playing 7 or 6. It's just, it's the month of April. What are you doing to me, game? Please, stop it. Painful. Very, very painful. Okay, let's get an aqueduct. Yeah, let's do it. We can work these and get some more food. Why did the man-at-arms attack the encampment? It's like the beginning of a really bad joke, isn't it? A man-at-arms and an elephant walk into a bar. Garrison promotion. Now the archer's got a bit of bite. Domrey can do the damage, bring the walls down. Now there's no ranged attack. We'll get that kill quickly. Excellent. 2 era score, and Cordoba will become sieged very soon. Actually, now I can put the knight card in. Where is it? Chivalry. 3-turn knights. Mostly to pillage HUZZAH, I won't lie, but knights would be quite useful in this fight, especially if they start with a level of promotion. Baradar's production is very handy for that. Nazca's building a crossbow army. That's pretty handy. Anshan. Do I want a city-state or do I want a city? It has incense. It's got a... Yeah, it's too good. We're actually going to keep it. Here you go, Parla. This one's all yours. Fix the campus. Everything will be fine. I just realized there's so many forests around here. There is a really good holy site in that direction. Alex Frost. Settler. Thank you. Keeping an eye out for decent-ish spaces. I want to get over to this continent. This is where a lot of settling can be done. An island city would work well for that. So cultural alliance time, I think. Attack once. Attack twice. Attack 3 times. And now even the Domrey can join in. Look at that. Beautiful. Keep on the squeeze. keys, the knight, and the Grandmaster's Chapel all finished. Okay, so chivalry is really good, but limes is no longer needed. I need raiding now, because this knight has one job and one job only, and that is to go and pillage HUZZAH, which we'll do with barding. Now we're going to steal all the gold from the mines and just pillage everything we can. All the while, my wall of Domrey stands here shooting and shooting. Cordoba will be mine next turn. Magnus, go to Guberville. I need somewhere to be able to spawn settlers without really removing population. We've converted Cordoba whilst at war. That's really good for era score. It's good we didn't do that too early because they are now gaining Defender of the Faith, which isn't ideal. But city's taken and I have 20% production boost. Oh yeah, Nubia now is at war. I probably should have done that the other way round. Never mind. Let's wait. In you go. Fix everything, please. Move the Domrey forward. Madrid is next. And the 20% production everywhere. This is so powerful with the Khmer build. How much is the raid? 270 gold. Wow. That's good when I'm on 0 gold per turn. It's a very handy amount. So what did I steal? I stole a Prasad. And the Holy Site itself does have +2. It could be worse. I need to keep the forest there. The campus is +1, but I didn't have any campuses, so that is good. Ah, no, actually. Where is my greatest scientist? Here you are. Time to use you. Madrid has a theatre square. It does have a +1 Holy Site. Not ideal. There's a lot of very bad Holy Sites, but again, it's better to have the city than not have it. Still converting people. That's HUZZAH. The Golden Age is all but secure. Prasats are being finished everywhere. We're getting aqueducts open now as well. Madrid's walls will start falling now. Elephant power. 3 random classical or medieval era tech boosts. So I only actually have 2, so I might as well use it now. Machinery, military tactics. Okay, military. I wasn't going to get a spearman kill, so that's pretty useful. Cordoba. There's a lot of people who don't like Spain right now, so I'm hoping that will fail or no one will join it. A Manatori joined it even though she was at war with Spain. Well, that's lovely. Ah, you gotta love the AI sometimes. Never mind. Industrial zone adjacency bonuses says nothing at the moment because it is giving me nothing, but I am just about to finish some industrial zones. There's a 1-turner and a 2-turner there, so that is good. Actually, I should have kept the wall card up in Pala, but fine. Okay, it's war on this continent, apparently. No matter. Can we get our allies involved? Yeah, but it's basically me and my allies against the world, except my military ally won't join in, which is one ally I kind of really wanted to join in, but never mind. Oh no, the Domreys are hitting level 2. That means they've got 65 strength when attacking. Dangerous. Well, not for me. Dangerous for everyone else. Look, it's Portland. That's a +4. I know this doesn't look very favorable, but once we get the builders in, it'll be fine. In fact, I need to remember to do that as we go. Should we be a theocracy? I'm using my faith so well, I think that's worth it. It's World Congress time. Let's go city center. I'm going to try banning it to see if we can ban walls and then trade routes to me. Unlikely to go through. Did the opposite. Walls are now easier to do, but never mind. Another holy site now finished in Guberville, which means we've got more happiness and production and all of the good stuff. Great to hear. We've even got reinforcements in the form of more Domrey being promoted and prayed in from behind. In fact, actually, let's move Victor forward so we can pray those in on the front line. And more Domrey promotions means we just keep pushing this out. This is 2 engineering points per turn on Madrid. They're the only main people producing engineers apart from me, so that's a good take. I'm going to treat myself to the armory because it is the boost to gunpowder. Yeah, let's do that. No, I have a musket. Okay, the musket doesn't actually work with the Great General anymore. Oh well, close enough. Oh no, the spearman attacked me, and now it's getting killed by an archer. Embarrassing for them. Never mind. 1, 2, and 3. This knight is still basically 172% of my economy. Yep, the maths does check out. That one knight is that important. The dam is finished. Oh yeah. Let's get the industrial zone sorted. Now, I want these everywhere we can get them. When did you conquer Mittler? That was my ally that did that. Wow. Harsh. Focus using my level 1 Domreys so that they get the experience, and Madrid falls and is being renamed the city of Mandeltort. The Domrey continue to advance, this time to Valladolid. Reformed Church, something that I would like to plug in as quickly as possible. Craftsman and Raid still work well. Serfdom is a card deeply entrenched in my Lionheart, but Scripture's good. Charismatic leader, less important now, but I think it's still the best. Now, the question is, we go Republican Legacy or Simultaneum? Always better to go Republican Legacy if ever you're at a stage that your cities aren't ecstatic. Trust me, it's always worth it. So, Humanism now, because I'm going to go and break my rule and try and put Invention in as we build some more stuff in various cities. You know what? Some point, something like Forbidden Palace could be a really good build for me. I need more slots in my government. Have I actually unlocked it? No, I haven't. Printing's there. Could go and grab that. Once the March of the Great Elephant Horde has finished, maybe we'll go and grab that. Can't quite get all the elephants in at the same time, but what I can do is get them in on 2 separate settlements. So Bilbao will take some elephant damage and Valladolid will. That's stronger walls. Those are medieval walls. I don't like those. Boo. Boo and hiss to the medieval walls. I'm gonna also evangelize my religion. We've been meaning to do this for some time. I have a lot of population, but not many cities. So I'm not going to be going for a belief that works on the number of cities. Instead, we're going to be going for one that works on population. And I think cross-cultural dialogue is going to be really good. Should give me a chunk of science for all of my followers. Yeah, 19 science per turn. That's pretty good. We'll keep working on that and probably push that even higher. Industrialization is finished because our workshops are being built everywhere. 300 production across my empire. That number is starting to climb. You can see we've got more workshops on the way as well. In fact, loads of them. I realize I could put a dam there, which is outrageous because now I've got, well, if I've got this right, that's a nice +8. It is. Can't put a dam there anymore. Ah, it's the same river, isn't it? Never mind. This is way more accessible for multiple cities, so this is good. Bilbao, your walls have been rejected, and now I have an extra musket to go and take that settlement. Valladolid. It's only a matter of time. Give up now, I say. Final evangelizing. The Stupa. This is brilliant when you start to play wide because it just helps to put extra amenities in every city. It's never a bad thing. Look, Guberville. 0 luxuries here, so if we were to put a Stupa in, this would actually become happy. Let's just remember that. Although I wonder, can I get the loyalty out of a settlement here? You know, I think I can. New continent, desert city, 0 loyalty, but Magnus will come over. Says that it isn't very happy. We'll fix that very shortly. I'll pray in a builder. We'll get the holy site working as soon as possible. We'll go and chop those fish out, I think. Maybe, or no, these ones, just for a little bit of population. That'll help. I think we can keep this settlement alive. It's the aim anyway. Only -6. That's fine. We can deal with that. Well, if we've got enough gold. We want some Diplo favor? Yes, Diplo favor will solve all of your problems. That galley is a bit annoying though. We can't harvest. Oh, because we don't have celestial navigation. Whoops. All right, retreat back in for a second. We'll go and sort that out next time. There is a galley there, which is a bit annoying. We'll figure that one out in a bit. Oh no, my Nazca scout finally died to a crossbow. Harsh, very harsh. But what can you do? Well, I guess I could have kept them alive. Probably would have been the thing to do. Never mind. The walls are now down. They are. Okay, this musket comes in. Bilbao is taking some damage now. We will need to take a settlement in the next turn or two to make sure we keep the Warlord's Throne bonus. I haven't forgotten about that. And chop. We've got 2 population now and positive loyalty. You see, it's always worth giving it a go. I'm going to start getting some theatre squares in. There are a lot of great works of writing out on the map. I just don't have any of them. Oh, another holy site. 6 production, 3rd and faith. It's a small one, but a good one. You know what? Harbors. Start to get some trade in now. And grants on Pingala because we're starting to get a lot of extra great people point. Yeah, I lost the builder, but it was worth it for population because we have the loyalty now. Oh, Valencia has just flipped to me. Nice. Well, I'll take that. Era score. Nice desert city. Don't forget, we have Nazca. I never did rename this settlement. This one is Arit Aru. What a beautiful name. Hidden in the desert into planet Janet strikes back. Unfortunately, there's no river next to Dead Sea. I could get a +2, but I'd rather have the river. There's a +3 there, though. Oh, let me just quickly seize that tile and pop the holy site down. Lovely. Will that be a success? Oh, it's close, but not quite. Where's that holy site on this city? It is only a +2, which means I need to put a district of some kind down on that tile, and it would become a +4. I don't know what I'm going to put there, but we'll think of something. Let's start to build Angkor Wat. Maybe we'll get it, maybe we won't. Who's to really know? Oh, now Kilwa would also be useful. I'll pop that in. Okay, turns out we're actually getting back into a wonder building mode. I want to change my government around. I need the wonder card quite a bit. Okay, hang in there. We'll pick that card out in a second. That's a flood, but it's not for me. Not a problem for all Ursa. Bilbao, you're mine. Here is Sinakush. Again, nice desert city. I am very tempted to start putting some Nazca lines down alongside tiles that are being worked. Beautiful. Yeah, the Dead Sea will get better from that. It's not all desert paradise cities, though. This is Valladolid. Kovaru, you can have that. 1 turn left on the medieval era. I would like another medieval era engineer. We're only going to get 1, but we could get 2 if we roll this one over before the end of the age. So let's do it. Worth it. Jim St. George. That was not a good roll. I was hoping for an Imhotep or something equally as cool. Never mind. Just a tiny bit more monumentality before the end of the age. Excellent stuff. We might go monumentality again next stage, but until we decide that, I don't want to take the assumption. The Renaissance era, and suddenly my purple blob looks a little bit mightier than once it did. I have 1 trade route, so reform the coinage is unlikely to get very much value. Hicksong to the Connors, I could settle more, but I think monumentality is likely to get me better value. Exodus, always tempting, but I'm not spreading my religion outside of my own borders. My religion is very much an internal border only sort of religion. Please go away, Mr. Knight. Thank you. The elephants march forward. I am considering still playing this game as a culture game, which means I don't want to get rid of Spain entirely. We will leave Spain with 1 settlement. I think Murcia is the one. Cadiz, however, has a theatre square and a really good river, so I'd like that. More Nazca lines, though. These improve all of the resources. They improve the city center. Basically just work which tiles are being worked out, like this one, and then pop the Nazca line so it starts to improve it. Although, I don't know why it stopped working that one now. Sometimes the chaos is indecipherable. Bisheng, I'm not entirely sure which city needs the extra district for now, so we're just gonna save you. I might even get mausoleum later. All my faith at the moment, however, is going into builders because I am just making sure that everything is improved in my newly gained settlements. Another Nazca line. Remember, you can't work Nazca lines themselves. It's all the other tiles around them that work, and they certainly are mighty, mighty tiles. I like the idea of an elephant having the shells promotion because I just have this cute image of an elephant with a shell. Not that they're firing shells, just that it actually has a shell, like a turtle. That would be cute. Oh, wow. Congo just raised that settlement. Okay, that actually works for me because now I can settle it. Okay. Sometimes the best thing to do is not to complain because the game gives and the game takes. In this instance, it definitely has giveth far more. Far more. It's a messy arrangement, but that's what I'm going to do. 3 more settlements there. Magnus isn't even needed over here. Okay, Magnus. Over to Alex Frost. We'll go spawn the settlers nearer. Oh, Congo is here to save my settlement. I like it. Thank you. They're going to steal the builder, but we won't worry about that too much. How terrifying would it be to have this many elephants with huge trebuchets on their backs stood outside your city? It's quite terrifying, really. It's not a world that any of us want to live in. I've unlocked humanism, but I can't put invention in right now. We need to work on trying to finish Forbidden City if it's still available. Mitigated flood. Ha! We did it. It's possible. Catters, join my empire. It's well worth it. We have snacks. And also Bob Tway's in charge. This may or may not be a good thing. I can't say. Do I want Seville? It's got a bunch of luxuries. Yeah, I kind of do. Nuri? I don't trust to flip to me, to be honest with you. I might attempt to move some troops over in this direction. Oh, it is flipping to me. Okay, that's good. In that case, down to Seville. We'll head down here now. Oh no, Silver's being attacked by warrior monks. Uh-oh. Truly, we have met our match now. Let's buy some crossbows in and see if they can help. Diplomatic service. I could start to get some good trade routes with Visselbanken now. So I shall. Where's the best gold route available to me? From the island, of course it is. You should be a beautiful trade hub. Is that Auckland I see as well? Oh, thank you very much. Directly south of me, and now all of my coastal tiles are better, but more importantly, my workshops work better. When we get factories very soon, the bonuses will continue. I like high production builds, as you can probably guess. yes, they're quite powerful. Harbors are finished, and a flood just took out a bunch of troops that were attacking me. That does amuse me. Oh my goodness, I have a positive gold income for the first time all game. And there's Menelik with more luxuries. Oh, hello there. You're going to be my friend, probably. You may not be. Kill one. I've been working on this in my capital. 3 envoys when you build it. You get 15% boost in this city if I have a city-state that I've suzerained, or that type of yield. And if I've got 2 city-states suzerained of the same type, I get 15% extra in all cities. What does that actually mean? Well, you can have a look down here. My capital now has 15% bonus faith. It also has 30% bonus production on buildings, wonders, and districts. And my entire empire has 15% on buildings, wonders, and districts. What to get your head over, but all you need to know is it's very, very strong. And we also have a city called, I like that. Sean Kelly, all yours. I really should build up Adana. So I will. We'll finish up Adana, and then I'll put a theatre square on this tile, which is already worth +9. It's going to be worth more in a second. Oh man, I would have got a lot more envoys if I'd built up Adana first. Never mind. Magnus is finally established. Okay, time for settlers. Ethiopia will join in on my wars. Nice. We'll give you an embassy and open borders. We'll try and be friends with you as best we can. Grievances are a problem. Don't worry about the grievances too much. They are fine. Yeah, Ethiopia likes me. That's good to see. Nuri, welcome. You are now Tuanmun. Build a holy site and all will make sense, I promise. Same to you, Bob Tway. Just don't think about it too much. Build the holy site. Seville falls. Spain is on 1 city. El Truand. And now the time is here for peace. Although I'm just going to renew my alliances quickly. We've got military alliance with Ethiopia. Let's go religious alliance with Georgia. Excellent. Spain, time's come for peace. I need you to stay low. Don't be like this. Hang on. If I inflict some damage against the city, he might try and make peace. Maybe. Sometimes a damaged city is enough. We'll work on this. My elephants won't remove him from the game just yet. Probably. Well, seeing as Spain is down to but 1 settlement now, I think we're going to leave them and try and peace out. Or at least leave them alive. I want all of their tourists. They're not going to peace with me whilst this ongoing emergency is open, but that's fine. I can do that worst thing, the thing that they dread. I can simply ignore them. I know. Harsh stuff. You know, I'm actually thinking about this, and I don't want my trade route to go from my capital. I'm actually going to move them so that my trade routes go from the settlements that are still making holy sites. That, I think, is a better use of resource. Hopefully. Might not be, but it seems like it could be. Takamov Damage brags of living in the world's largest, most sophisticated city. I wouldn't have called Takamov Damage large, but, you know, the game is harsh. Dear oh dear. I don't think that's on. These warrior monks are actually impressively strong. Not causing me any genuine discomfort or difficulty, but I'm always impressed with how they can actually withstand damage. As long as we have a Visselbanken route that gives us science, I think that's all we need. Brussels has appeared now. Are we just gonna claim every single industrial city-state on this map? Is that a problem? No. Factories are now worth +8 production on top of their usual yields. That's pretty wild. I like mitigating floods. It's just wonderful. What I don't like is Nubia pillaging all my stuff. There are boats around here that are disrupting my trade from this settlement. Kind of makes not much sense, doesn't it? Making a new trader immediately. Let's reroute. I need a navy. Can we build a navy? I think we can. 1, 2, 3 settlers around this area. Perfect. The rest of my faith is now going to go towards building more of an army. My 5 turns of destruction on Warlord's Throne is doing me well, but it will run out very soon. Khmer, possibly liberating Mittler once again once that falls. Oh no, that actually has been liberated. Okay, well, Moreau, Kawa, really huge cities. I'm going to take those. Just keep increasing my Warlord's Throne bonus. Also, Apadana means I get 2 extra envoys whenever I build a wonder in my capital. It also has space for more writing. Writing is good. Writing means more tourism. I wish I built these 2 in the other order because I would have had another +2 envoys, but what are you going to do? Tell you what I will do. Now that I have industrialization, we need factories, we need power plants. So I'm going to start collecting 6 envoys in each of these, because that would be 3, 6, 9, 12 extra production on power plants, which is massive. We'll keep an eye on that. I'll keep my envoys for now. The factories are going to get built pretty much as soon as they can. I know the theater square is important, but the factory is more important. James, don't need you, but Filippo's good. My single knight is still pillaging. Haha, that was 350 gold. Still haven't got about 2 universities. That I'm working on. What would help me, though? What do I want to be getting? I think we want to unlock Patala Palace. The university is only 3 turns away. Then I can try and improve my government as much as I can. Anything that builds a really cool road across my empire is also very important. Look at this. Bob Twain needs the holy site. It can get the Visselbank en route, and we're gaining the science all at the same time. These roads are golden. That one's to the north. Oh man, this is fantastic. This is like railroads before railroads. Speaking of, maybe I should actually go for railroads. It's been so long. It's been so long. That's what Civ 7, kind of like, it's good. Civ 7's fantastic for railroads because of course you put the rail stations down and they automatically build. There's something manual, something fundamentally exciting about building them tile by tile in Civ 6. It truly works my addiction. I'm going to now rush, as per usual, water parks, zoos, aquariums, all good stuff for me. Under settlement, hello there, sprawling empire. Welcome to the world, Choco Gamer. Start immediately with 102 turn holy site. Wow. Yeah, we might need to push that through just a little bit. We can do that. That's fine. Alhambra. The government now begins to expand. +1 military policy slot means that I can put more cards like raiding in. But I think in this particular instance, maybe the walls card will go in. What have we got? We've got raiding. We've got the double production from industrial zone adjacency. I reckon we've got something fun we can put in. Maybe retainers, maybe conscription. Oh, logistics. Oh, let's keep it simple. Logistics. Extra movement in my own lands. I'm bringing my southern army at the moment through to Khmer. That will speed it up quite considerably. As long as I end my turn in my own territory, which is easy enough to do. I think I might improve my army as well. More Domreys, more muskets, more coursers. That is a medieval unit. So it's actually improved by my great general, as is the knight. Yeah, let's get a knight, maybe 2 knights. 2 knights to help in my invasion. How much is that as an adjacency? +1. Why am I picking up such terrible holy sites? What is this game? Why? Why would it tempt me with such amazing things and then take them away? I want to pick up 2 shipyards as soon as I can for steam power. So Guberville, I'm going to buy you one, then tack them off damage. You don't have a harbor. Why don't you have a harbor? That's amazing. All right, we need to get a second one as soon as we can. Oh, I can build a shipyard over here. Okay, we'll have a look and see what we can make gold-wise. People want to buy niter. Horses and iron, not so much. Coal is really selling. All right, we can pollute the world and gain its gold that way. We'll save up for the shipyard. That's awesome. Printing. Okay, Forbidden City is no longer as forbidden as it once was, and it's 7 turns. Oh, that would be a good city to build in, but I can't because I really want the canal there. Barad can't do it, but it can build Patala Palace. Major King Kong can build it. I think, yeah, this is where it's going to be built. Okay, that's fine. Warlord's throwing bonus has now expired. We need that next conquering to be as soon as possible. So here we go. Another settlement down at the edge of the map. Tired Plonker. I would like the holy site, but I'm after the shipyard first. I'm just going to get the monument first. I'm sure you understand. Vilnius is just providing me all of my gold right now. Shipyard. Steam power boost. I think ironclads are going to help to just clear this sea out. Every time I see another holy site, I get a little bit more excited. That's a nice +6. Beautiful. Cavalry. Okay, we need to watch out for cavalry. Those are strong units. Luckily, my Domrey are also very, very strong. Angkor Wat. +1 population in all current cities when built. +1 housing in all cities. I like to build this as Khmer. There's something quite poetic about it. I can't remember. This might have actually been the settlement that started being named Angkor Wat before I renamed it. Now it's silver, but maybe it was. Huh, nice. Extra pop anyway. Colonialism has been founded. Visselbanken's good. Raj is good. I just need to keep increasing the size of my government. We'll get all of this fun stuff soon. Okay, now coal power plants can get increased. Brussels and Cardiff are under the most threat from being taken over. Neither look like they're going to be conquered. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bam, 6 envoys in both. Now coal power plants are looking increasingly useful. Let's start to build a few. The forests and the hills of Khmer make this a little bit of an awkward fit. Can't quite hit. Maybe we need observation balloons. It's always quite fun with Domrey. Natural history. Do I not have an archaeological museum? I think I've been building art museums, haven't I? Well, that needs to be fixed. This apostle will launch an inquisition. I can't convert this area of my empire because there are so many apostles over here, but no longer. Inquisitors are being spawned en masse. These all have extra strength because of my government. Let's go take out all these apostles. Railroads. I think I have 1 encampment in Barad. I do. So very soon we'll be able to start pumping out military engineers. It's just the right thing to do. Kovawu, this is heretical religion and I don't like it. We must do better than this. We must do better than this. Let's go Siege Tactics into Military Science for the Military Academy, but also the Line Infantry. One of the most underrated units in the game, so just casually strong. This knight is just going to sit here on this road junction to stop the cavalry from being able to get round so easily. Reason being, I want my Domrey to be able to get into the attacking positions easier, because this wall is tough and it has too many hills around it. Okay, the Domrey party is now all here. Exciting, wonderful. Let's just get these attacks on Khmer done whilst these knights hold the road. Stop anyone from getting in. I'm building Forbidden City. You know what? If I can do just a touch of trading, which I can, I'm going to buy in, just watch this 62 production, a coal power plant. It says that it gives 8 production because of the adjacency of the industrial zone, but it actually gives more than that. Oh yeah, we're taking a bunch of turns off this because of all of these extra envoys. Nice. Gave about 20. Awesome. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Clibben Thurdas, Poppy Dude, The Nickerman, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Toon General, Capoyobi Virani, The Uncivil Engineer, Radiatore, Debo91, Mushkin Mandeltort, Pete, Dan Jamo, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedge, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Indigenous 68, Teddy's Ursa, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Frankincense Battlezord, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Morax, Sinikush, Echo Bear, Deja Vu, Kovawoo, Legally Trash, Sorted Dutch, Rad Bickley, Shadow of Gaia, Bob Tway, Abstract Fun, Slither Alley, JP Genius, Arctic Fox, Eggshark, Bookaluk79. Thank you everyone for your support. Goodbye!